Hello, Capricorn placements. Welcome to Soul Healing with Holly. This will be your tarot and crystal guidance forecast for mid-April 2023. Don't worry if you see this at any other time. The messages are meant to reach you when you need to hear them. This will be for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising placements. As usual, because this is a general message, please take only what resonates. And if this doesn't resonate, you may want to check your other placement videos. All right, Capricorns, we're going to start by getting some overall themes or messages from our Sacred Forest Oracle. We'll follow that up with clarification from Tarot, add some positive affirmations, and finally, we will choose a crystal from the bowl of crystals to represent an area of focus or an area of healing. All right, Capricorn placements, let's get started with your first messages. What do Capricorn placements need to focus on for mid-April 2023? What are some overall themes, messages, or guidance for Capricorn placements? All right, up first we have Earth Spirit Stability. So you might be working on your stability at this time. This could be money that's coming into you. This is giving me Four of Wands energy, which is about stability. It's about the happy home life. So perhaps you are buying a new home. I just feel like your stability right now is what's most important. It's what you are focused on. And then we have Butterfly Spirit Transformation. So you are in the process of a beautiful transformation at this time. And I feel like this includes shedding things from your past that are no longer serving you. This is allowing yourself to release those things. It's giving me Death card energy where you have to release the past in order to go through this beautiful transformation, in order to allow new opportunities or rebirth to come into you. And then we have Forest Temple Enlightenment. So I feel like you have already become enlightened. It's through this enlightenment, understanding what you need to do, what direction you need to take in order to bring in this stability in your life. This gives me Hermit card energy, where this reminds me of the lantern with the star inside. So the healing that you've been through, and notice that her heart chakra is glowing. That healing that you have been through is guiding you to your future. It is telling you the direction that you need to go. All right, let's see what the tarot has to say. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising placements for mid-April 2023. Capricorn, if you like this reading, if it resonates with you, please hit the like button. Make sure you are subscribed. And if you are interested, I do offer personal readings on my website at soulhealingwithholly.com, or you can find it in the link below. All right, up first we have Two of Swords, Five of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. There's that stability. Shadow side, okay? And overall is the King of Swords. I just heard overthinking. And even though this is not the Eight of Swords, which is about anxiety, as soon as this King of Swords came out as your overall energy, I heard overthinking, Capricorn. So I don't know what it is that you have been overthinking about, but to me, the King of Swords is using that logic, okay? Using your intuition as well. The King of Swords is an expert at something. This is somebody that you would go to for advice. So you might be going to somebody for advice. I often see the King of Swords as like a doctor, a lawyer, a therapist, somebody in the military. It's somebody that is not doesn't use their emotions very much. They don't even show their emotion very often. They work from this place of, their mind, their thinking, communication. So this could be your overall energy, but like I said, the first thing I heard when I saw this was overthinking. So take that how it resonates. I feel like you're struggling to release something from the past, even though we have that transformation. The Two of Swords, and this is your first card, so it could represent recent past energy, is a decision that you had to make. It's this head over heart decision. You are not sure which direction to go. The Two of Swords is, you're not even looking at things clearly because you are blindfolded in this, picture. So take off that blindfold, see things clearly. I feel like you've already made a decision. And through this decision, there is some sort of transformation that's happening here, and it's leading you to some stability or security. So maybe you didn't know which direction to take, what choice to make. So you sought the advice from an expert, or you were just using, your logic is going to be something that's very important. But again, I get that you were overthinking. The Two of Swords sometimes is, this feeling like you don't want to make the decision. It's not an easy decision to make. So you leave it to the universe to decide for you. And often what happens next is the Tower moment. Something has to change in your life. That's why you become stuck at this point where you don't know which direction to go. There has to be something that changes. And change is often uncomfortable for us to make. So there is, I feel, a change that you have been going through based on a decision that you made. And with this Five of Wands, it could be something that you're still conflicted about. The Five of Wands is really about competition, conflict, competition, competing with other people, maybe fighting to be seen or heard in some way. That's that Five of Wands energy. It's just this very competitive, arguing nature. And I feel like you don't want to be that way. You're done with that. I think you're focusing more on yourself because we have stability here and we have the Nine of Pentacles, which is the definition of stability. I call the Nine of Pentacles my All the Single Ladies card. Male, female doesn't matter. It's just this very independent energy. And it's also somebody that's very successful, very stable, very much knows her value and her worth. And I feel like you have worked really hard. That might be that Five of Wands too, putting in the work. You've worked really hard to become this person, to, remind yourself of your value and your worth, to find that stability and security on your own. And I feel like you second guess yourself sometimes with the choices that you've made, but you need to make sure that you look at where you are going or where you are right now. If you are in this place of stability and security, then I don't want you to second guess that decision that you made in the past. But with this shadow side card here, which does represent the devil in most decks, it's talking about the things that you feel chained to in your past, I feel. And we all have those things that we do that are not good for us. And I feel like this is, you might be tempted to go back to something in your past just because it's easier, because it's something you're more familiar with, or maybe because you really don't want to be alone. But I always feel like when this card comes up, this is saying to fight that temptation to go back. Don't go back to the past. You've worked really hard to become who you are right now. You've gone through this transformation. Let's not take steps backwards. Let's not be tempted by things in the past that weren't serving us. This is, could be a toxic relationship. This could be a toxic job. It could be a toxic friendship. It's just something that needed to be released in your life and you did it, so don't be tempted to go back. I think you are good on your own, Capricorn. All right, let's get your positive affirmations for Capricorn. All right. Up first, I celebrate my achievements, big and small. So, yes, celebrate yourself. You have fought for something, to go through some sort of transformation. You are becoming this beautiful butterfly with this Nine of Pentacles here. You have worked on yourself and knowing your value and your worth, and they want you to celebrate that. Celebrate yourself. Remind yourself of how far you've come. I am lucky. Luck follows me everywhere I go. So it's that lucky girl syndrome. Remind yourself, say this to yourself, and see how many amazing things come into your life. When you start looking at your life as, I am so lucky to have that. I am so lucky to be here. I'm so lucky to have these people in my life. Start noticing how your life changes. And then you have, I am full of energy and vitality. And that, again, is that Nine of Pentacles energy, which I feel like is really the focus of this reading. You know, reminding yourself of how amazing you are, how far you've come, the value that you have in this world for other people as well. All right, let's get your crystal for Capricorn. All right, and we have blue aragonite. Blue aragonite is a stone that encourages empathy. It's a comforting stone. It's an optimistic stone. It's a stone of joy. It's a stone that can enhance communication. It is a blue stone, so dealing with that throat chakra, perhaps there is communication. You know, I said that with this King of Swords, that this might be about communicating your thoughts or expecting someone to communicate with you. It's also a stone of patience and trusting your intuition, which I also mentioned here. Make sure you're trusting your intuition. Make sure you're looking at things clearly, and make sure you're not going back to the past, Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please hit the like button. Make sure you are subscribed and hit that notification bell so you can be notified of your next reading.